First is manage research and then develop products, manage supply chain and then manufacturing e-products. Lastly is perform manage healthcare service. This is the comment on the strategy adopted. It shows that the CEO have managed its research as the CEO itself conduct research and discover that the gelatin supplied to the pharmaceutical industry worldwide was not halal. He found a company which produced pharmaceutical products. He managed the supply chain by trading and distributing and manufacturing. Hebat Gaga also collaborating with UKM to modernize technology in the production and supply of halal gelatin for food and pharmaceutical industries. This is the advantages and disadvantages of the outsourcing. Hebat Gaga also collaborates with UKM to modernize technology in production and supply of halal gelatin for food and pharmaceutical industry. And the advantages is the manufacturer company will be responsible and accountable for what happened if there are something wrong with the products. By this, Hebat Gaga should create a triage process to be followed so that the risk can be spotted and mitigated in good time. This is the value chain analysis strategy adopted. First is the drug discovery and then clinical and product development, manufacturing and sales and marketing. Comment on strategy adopted. As the halal product move upstream and downstream, the supply chain, it is important to ensure that the halal integrity of the particular product will be not compromised. It is such a huge challenge to maintain the integrity because throughout the supply chain, the possibilities of cross-contamination or the tendency of the halal product to be handled together with non-halal products is quite high in present physical logistic practices. Lastly, the full participation of the stakeholder in the appropriate quality assurance system within the halal product supply chain is required in order to achieve the integrity of the supply chain. And this is the advantages and disadvantages. The advantages lead successful of products launches and increase in demand volatility and SKU proliferation. The disadvantages to implement a series of individual supply chain such tolerate toward its own product, market and customer groups, and demand under intense pressure and from generics. Another analysis is the pastel analysis. Pastel analysis is to identify and analyze the key driver of change in the strategic or business environment. Pastel can be used for business planning, strategic planning, marketing planning, product development and organizational planning. Pastel tools provides its user with factors that needs to be well researched and brainstormed. And this is the comment for pastels. First is the political. Mr. Yahya visited the Department of Islamic Development Malaysia, a Malaysian government agency which assists the creation of a progressive and morally upright society based on Islamic principle. And then he inquired about the status of non-halal gelatin which used in many Muslims' consumption products, especially in pharmaceutical. Their response concerned Darurat because they claimed that there was no substitute for non-halal gelatin. Next is the economic. Pastel Hebat Gaga company, a company which started off doing trading, distributing and manufacturing pharmaceutical products, but was at that time planning to produce halal gelatin in their own plant. It will be a mega project in Hebat Gaga history with a total investment of around 100 million. and the plant will be produce about 3,000 tons of halal gelatin for worldwide market consumption. Sociological, Mr. Yahya was shocked to know that the product he used to sell at the time were not halal. He thought that the hard and soft capsule he was selling were halal since it was sold in Malaysia, a Muslim country. And the technological, Hebat Gaga also collaborated with UKM to modernize technology in production and supply of halal gelatin for food and pharmaceutical industry. The technology developed by UKM in the laboratory has enabled to increase gelatin production. Environmental, Mr. Yahya developed a quality control department and encouraged the research and development department to play an important role in the company growth. The quality control department has set up control system for raw material, in-process, packaging material and finishing products and stability samples. Lastly, about the legal, Mr. Yahya pursued the search for halal capsule and halal gelatin, and this led him to India, Pakistan and Middle East and China. He finally found a reliable source of halal raw gelatin from Pakistan, from where he started the business from importing those products in 1997 to Malaysia and neighboring countries. And last, this is the advantages and disadvantages of pastel. First, about the advantages, the tool is simple and easy to understand and use. The tool helps understand the product and the business environment The tool helps understand the business environment better. The tools encourage the development of strategic thinking. The tool helps reduce the effect of future business threats. The tool enables projects to spot new opportunity and exploit them effectively. And the disadvantages of pastel, the tool allows user to oversimplify the data that is used. It is easily possible to miss important data. The tools need to be updated regularly to be effective. The tool is most effective when user comes from different perspectives and departments. And lastly, much of data used by the tool is on assumption basis. Next is about the SWOT analysis. My group member will continue.
Now I want to present about the SWOT analysis of this case. For the strengths of this case, Hebat Gagago has imported and distributed to manufacturing of halal gelatin-based alternative product. Hebat Gagago also have on research and development team to devise innovative products based on halal gelatin. The R&D department developed new and better products and also carry out in new product stability as well as packaging design. Hebat Gagago also collaborated with UKM to modernize technology in the production and supply of halal gelatin for food and pharmaceutical industry. There is a wide potential for halal gelatin for about 15% of the food industry. For the weaknesses of this case study, there are rivalry and competitors in the industry market. Second thing, before this company had problem with non-halal gelatin, which is hard and capsule he used to sell were not halal. The last point is there is also a problem when the factory was burned down twice in every short period and they struggle for it. They need to protect their company by having insurance, provide security for the factory, and being aware when deal with another person. For the opportunity point, Hebat Gagago has wide their market, which is China, India, Turkey, Sri Lanka, Canada, UAE, Brunei, and Indonesia. It will become the sole importer, manufacturer, and distributor for halal food and pharmaceutical grade gelatin hard gelatin capsule, and gelatin soft gel. Herbal Tobacco also can produce 28 products ranging from industrial product, consumer product, health product, and nutraceutical product, which is already get certified halal by Indonesian Council of Ulama Assessment Institute for Foods, Drug and Cosmetics, and Islamic Central Committee Office of Thailand. And the last analysis trait, gelatin is a